Hey all Rangers, and welcome back to another review. This review is for Rising Storm 2 Vietnam. Now I did do a reaction video for this game I think 2 weeks ago, and I did predict that this game will hit the market really strong, and it did. In fact, it reminds me of when Battlefield 1 came out. You remember all that hype that was out there? That exactly, that feeling came back to me. Now, there's a lot of things that I did not expect from the game. Now, before I go into the actual review, I just want to say that this game is still in beta, even though they did put a release timing. Maybe they didn't really say the exact date. They only put around the second quarter of this year, which I think it's up from now until I think June, late June maybe. I may be wrong, but I think that's when its second quarter ends. Now, the game is still in beta, but what happened is that everyone who was previous beta players who were accepted to the beta program, and anyone who pre-ordered the game is allowed, I think, to the last wave of beta. I think this is the last wave, but as I said, I may be wrong. There's really not that. There's not a lot of info about it out there. But if you did pre-order the game, you're allowed into it, and it's awesome. There's one thing I didn't expect, which, trust me, I'm happy about it, is that it reminded me. This game reminds me of Arma. It's like a hybrid of Battlefield 1 with Arma 3 and what is that game called? Crap, I forgot what it's called. It's like World War II game. It's not Call of Duty, but some other game I forgot. Now, this game is like a hybrid of all of those, and when I say it reminds me of Arma 3 and Squad, I mean there's a lot of communication. This game has to have communications going on because it has these classes, right? You only have one commander position that someone can take up, and that commander can order the groups, can order them around. You go there, you go here. There's communications for squad leaders, around squad leaders and stuff. The squad leader is responsible for his or her team, and now you may think that this game may be complicated. Trust me, I understand the feeling. When I played Arma 3 a while back, I kind of felt overwhelming of all the options that I have to do. But this game, it's actually not like that. It's much easier, and there's not a lot of buttons that you have to push and hey, push this button to allow this to go in. No. What happens is that the only hard player, until you get used to, of course, is the commander, because he has all these options, right? Mortar strikes, and if you're with the Viet Cong side, you got anti-air missiles, ambush. So many different options. I only played it maybe for a few minutes, but I think my team was gonna lose, so I just decided to remove myself from commander position and move into somewhere else, because there is that responsibility where you're playing and you can hear someone. If you watch my last stream on YouTube, you'll hear someone like, "Hey, okay, so where are we going now, commander?" I mean, with other games like Battlefield, it doesn't really you're like, okay, I'm just gonna go there or wherever the fighting is. No. This game, you go like, hey, commander, where am I going? Am I going here or am I going there? Are we gonna lose this position here if I left it, or what am I doing? Right? Sometimes if you're with the Viet Cong side, you get because the U.S. side has these choppers and missile strikes and all that. So you ask your commander like, hey, we're being attacked by a chopper, or we're being attacked by this, we need cover fire, we need backup. So your commander's like, okay, so you move here, this squad moves there. When you're inside the squad, you probably want to follow the squad leader's command. I mean, it's not like something like if you didn't do it, you'll be kicked out. No one gets kicked out. Even though it does have that option, which is really, really nice. If someone's goofing around or not playing or anything, they can vote, just like Counter-Strike. You can vote to kick that someone out. But if you just want to play on your own, I think like yesterday, I just wanted to play on my own. I didn't want to stream. I don't want to do it. I just want to, fix my my kill count and try to lower my death rate ratio and KD ratio and I just wanted to play on my own, So I just did that, and no one told me like, hey, why are you all on your own over here? It's really laid back when you want to play it laid back, and it's really organized if you did want to play it organized, right? And that reminds me a lot of Squad and Arma 3, and I like that. I like you're not being penalized if you didn't follow the order. At the same time, I like to receive an order to know where I want to win. It's something really important for me. Now, let me see how much we have left. All right, so we got some time. Anyways, let's jump into graphics. Now, graphics, it's like if I want to rate it from 0 to 100, I'll probably put it at an 80. This game is still in beta. Even and I think that this game, when it comes to polishing, I think it's they're done polishing, even though it's in beta, but I think they're done polishing the game. And the game is nice, but I like to compare games to AAA games that has these huge fun, big amount of money, big amount of funds to do these awesome graphics. That's how I like to compare other games. You compare it to the best. And yeah, this game doesn't have that amazing graphics, but don't get me wrong, compared to the lower end games, this game is awesome. But as I said, I will probably put it around 80%. Now, there is still some bugs and glitches. Like one time I got stuck in a tunnel and I couldn't move until I kept pressing the jump button. But it's still in beta, and it only happened once or twice in my few hours that I played with it. Gameplay. The game mechanics are easy to use. There's really nothing complicated about it. The guns are smooth, even though there's something that it's there but it's not there. It's whenever you kill someone or you hurt someone, it doesn't show that. Now I understand that the game is trying to hit realism, and that's obviously realistic. If you're in a war and you shot someone, until you actually have a clear sight of what happened to them, you probably didn't know if you hit them or not. But sometimes I'll shoot someone and I want to know if they're dead or not. And I'll be so immersed, and it doesn't show it except on the top right, it'll show kill plus 3 points or something like that. So it's there, but it's not there. It doesn't give you that satisfaction that you killed your enemy. And I like that satisfaction, but as I said, this game is hitting realism, and it is realistic. You bleed whenever you get hit. Sometimes if you got hit in the leg and on the shoulder and the arm and whatever, you start bleeding. You only got 2 bandages to bandage yourself. Also, something I liked about it, there's no in-game currency. There's no. You can unlock cosmetic stuff like hats and outfits and stuff, but those are they get unlocked whenever you reach a certain level. There's no if you want to buy something, go buy this with real money. There's nothing. There's no microtransactions. There's no in-game currency. There's none of that, which I really appreciate from this game. I love that. I don't want that bullshit where you have to buy a gun to play it, Or you gotta play For Honor, for example, you gotta play 100 and something years to actually unlock something from in-game currency. I don't like that. This game has everything that I wanted, which is if you want to unlock some, you better be on that. You better be in that level, level. Now, when it comes to like vehicles and stuff, I think the game is still short. I don't know if they're gonna add any. They only have like helicopters and probably just helicopters, transport helicopters, and also battle helicopters. But that's it for the U.S. Army. They don't have like cars and stuff. I would love to see that in this game. I like to see them adding cars and vehicles and like whatever they used to have. I would like to see that. But it's not it's not something like you're gonna be like it's not a game killer, you know what I mean? So if they added it or not, it's not gonna change the way you play the game. But it's just nicer to have that full experience of Vietnam War. Now, sounds and sound effects and music. The music, they play while you're playing the game, some music, which I really like, because sometimes when you play other games, your music just starts whenever you start the game or the level, and then it just dies out whenever you're playing multiplayer. No, this game actually has like throughout background music that they play even if you're in multiplayer mode. That music is still running, which is really, really nice. The sound effects, everything is really on point. The guns are on point. The explosions are on point. So you like, there's nothing to worry about that. There's, as I said, there's like these funny glitches that sometimes happens. Like like one time I shot someone in the tunnel, they just flew up in the air like, I don't know, like 20 feet, 30 feet. They just flew up the air. It's funny glitches, but I'm pretty sure that they will fix that. So really, overall, this game, even for the price tag they're having, which is right now, if you get through, hey, let me double check that, because that's where I bought my game, is through Green Man Gaming. And some people say that, you know, I'm being paid from. I'm not being paid, or I'm not being, I'm not getting paid or anything from the website. All I do is that whenever someone buys a game through their website, using the link that I provide, I get a small amount of commission from the company, which trust me, it's really small for the amount of money that people pay for games. But for Rising Storm on Green Man Gaming, and I'll put the description. I'll put the link. I'll put the link in the description. But you can buy it for $19.29, which is 36% off. Which, if you bought it on Steam, you'll probably buy it around $30. For that price tag, for this kind of game, it's a really good deal. Trust me. Even for $30 compared to the $60 that we pay for AAA games, dude, like, it's not really that expensive compared to other games. But also, there's another thing I want to hit on, is that this game has a huge player base. So every time you go into a game, you can probably play around 64 players in one game, which runs around 32 by 32. I really, really hope. Now, I don't know how that will affect the game mechanics, but I really want to see these huge battles. Not 32-32. I want to see 64 by 64. Something crazy. I want to see that option. Leave it as an option, right? Give that as an option, like how Battlefield 1 used to do it. You know, you want to play by 16, or you want to play at 32. My bad. 16 by 16, which is 32. Or you want to play 32 by 32, which is 64. I want that option, especially for this game, because there's a huge player base here. Whenever you go into the servers to choose a game you want to go into, most of them are full, man. And I'll wait. When I see all servers are full, like official servers are full, man, I'm happy with that. I don't mind that. I will wait for that. You know what I mean? Because I know whenever I go into this game, I won't be playing one on one or 3-on-5 or something like that. You know, you're playing huge battles. But I really want to see that, and I don't know how that will affect the game mechanics or the game as a whole. Will it break the game or not? I don't know. Now, but I just want to see that, especially for this game. Huge battles, you know, 64 by 64. You know how crazy that shit is, man? Jeez. I love this game. And this is like this game. I classified it as my second best after Escape from Tarkov. Now it's probably on my first. Like it's really, really good. It's really, the heck? Oh, my bad. I just pressed the wrong button. Took a screenshot of my screen. Anyways, give me a sec, man. My throat's dry. Yeah, so I love this game, man. And this game is awesome. Graphics, I don't really mind it, because what happens is that you get these the graphics that they're running, it has this destruction, I don't know how to call it, it's like destruction mode or something, or destruction engine, I think they called it. Like, it's like whenever you try to like blast a wall or blow up a building or something, you can do that. I don't know about a building though. Don't sign me on that, but I think you can blow up a building if you have enough explosive. But I know you can break through walls. Maybe not like craters, like whenever like a missile falls or like a bomb goes off. Like I don't think like it does like a small crater like Battlefield 1 does. But I really have great hopes for this game, and I think this game will succeed. Because there's a huge player base, and from all the reviews that I've been seeing, everyone is liking it. Everyone is loving it. Like you'll just hear probably like small, like just like me, you know, like just small stuff that's wrong with the game, like bugs and stuff. But as far as I saw like the reviews from reviewers, as I said in my previous videos, I only watch few reviewers who I know they review a game for the viewers' best interest. You know, they don't go like, hey, you know, Mass Effect or No Man's Sky, this is the best game. No, shut the fuck up, man. That's not the best game. You know, that's when you know they're being paid. So I watch and read and play, and I then make up my own conclusion. But as I said, from like the biggest trustworthy YouTubers out there, or Twitchers, or I don't know if they call it Twitchers, or descriptions on other websites, whatever. They really like this game. They really love this game. And everyone, plus me, including me, have really high hopes for this game. And I think I'm done with this review. I'm really happy. I am really happy, and I'm excited every day to play this game, because I'm off right now for a whole week, so I'll be playing this game a lot. You can see right now I am streaming to Twitch primarily. I will sometimes stream to YouTube just because my subscribers on YouTube wanna watch it. They don't want to jump into Twitch. So I'll probably throw in some live streams. Plus, I'll also throw in some live streams into Facebook. So whenever I'm playing, I'll just turn it on. I won't make it I won't make it this huge thing, you know. Just if you guys want to watch, but it will be primarily on Twitch. So if you want to follow me on Twitch, you'll see that in the description. On YouTube, you'll see that in the description, Facebook description, and STEEMIT.com in the description. All right, guys. So I'd like to know your opinions on it. So just wherever this video, you'll find it. If you find it on any social media website, just comment down below. Give me your opinion. If there's something that I missed, please tell me. I would love to see and know and understand whatever I missed, or maybe I said something wrong. So write it down. I usually, or most of the time, I read all the comments and reply to most of them. So that'll be it, guys. And well, also happy Mother's Day for all the mothers out there, since we're pretty close to Mother's Day. And I'll see you guys in the battlefield. Peace out.